Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jaymorz Collectibles. So good to be back here on YouTube, and after a long hiatus and so many life-changing events such as moving to a new home, finding a significant other, and buying more collectibles. And yes, MetaZoo, Flesh and Blood are in my portfolio. But I'm not here to talk about that per se. I'm actually here to mention that a month ago I attended the Dumb Money live event, Pokémon Saves the World. And in that event, I had the privilege, the pleasure to speak to Chris, Jordan, and Dave, and some cameos about the collectibles investment. And in this video, I want to share with you live footage from the event and what they had to say about the collectibles investment. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the great old market acceptance. So where did I go looking for how to figure out what product, what category, what brand actually gets accepted, adopted into today's market share? Well, let's start with this book over here. See, this book may be deceiving. Don't judge a book by its cover. Come on, guys. This book right here talks about fintech, tech stocks, blue chip stocks that make it and break it in this capitalistic society. And what do they talk about? The ones that file for bankruptcy and come back swinging. The ones that actually stand the test of time. So, talks about Apple. In 1997, did you know that Apple's only competitor was Microsoft? And it had 0% market share. The market did not like their product. But guess what? Their competitor bought them out and saved the company just so it wasn't a monopoly. How strategic. Next item in this book, Marvel Entertainment. In 1996, Marvel went bankrupt, filed for bankruptcy, and guess what? Reemerged with brand new CEOs, unlike Blockbuster, Radio Shack, and Circuit City, and rebranded itself from just a comic book producer to so much more. And guess what? It stood the test of time. Because everyone loved the product. Everyone loved the comics. Everyone loved the story, the narrative, the nostalgia. And guess what? Just like all these TCGs right behind me, the market has a passion for them. And therefore, this Dumb Money event was only made possible for the love for Pokemon. So, without further ado, let's see what Chris, Dave, and Jordan have to say about this youthful investment category, the collectibles category, and investing as an average player.
So, and just know this, the larger and more diverse our community becomes, the more our information edge grows, right guys? So thank every one of you guys. Dave, thank you. We would not be on YouTube without you. Thanks for your patience.
You're barely on YouTube with me. It takes a lot of technical jiggering to make this all work for you, but I'm glad that you figured out how to talk into a microphone tonight.
Yeah, and Jordan, thank you. I know, speaking of engineers, it's really hard to get out there and expose everything you do financially with the world, and you didn't ask for this, and we just kind of forced this on you. But no, honestly, thank you. And that's a really big issue, guys. I grew up, it wasn't appropriate to talk about money, right? You just don't talk about money. I think most of the world feels like it's not okay to talk about finances and money and the money that you make, the money that you lose. But here's the thing, in certain classes of people, wealthy people, we talk about money behind closed doors, right? I was exposed to those conversations because I was around the right people. And I realized that most of the world was not exposed to those conversations. So that's it, guys. We will be here as long as you guys show up. As long as you continue to contribute to the community, we will never go away, because our ultimate goal, for those of y'all who don't know, is we want to bring the entire world into the investor class. I personally feel that it's the only way that we'll ever solve the wealth gap. And so there are a lot more people to bring in. and we need you guys. So please keep doing what you do. Keep those high conviction reports up. Keep communicating in Discord. And we are just getting started. So
Woo!
Dave, Jordan, you have anything to say?
Yeah, you do. Jordan, no,
Jordan,
speak. Jordan, speak. Jordan, speak. Jordan, speak. Jordan, speak. Yes. 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 Say something. Jordan.
Fine. So the only thing that I've got to say is that everybody keeps coming up to me and they want to meet me. I just wanted to meet you guys because you make it worth it for me to come online once a week and share my experiences. I'm not the best investor. It's probably Chris, maybe Dave, but I love you guys. I love every single person in here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. I love you guys.
Love you, Jordan.
Here's the thing, when Jordan does invest, you know something's up, right? And that's the best part about having Jordan on the channel. When he actually starts to talk about something and gets a little excitement, it's time to pay attention. So, dude, you are so valuable, and you're such a great balance for my just insanity on the channel. So thank you.
Either something really important happened or oil moved like half a basis point or something. But thank you guys so much. It's so great to meet every single one of you. We are Dumb Money. We'll see you next week. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
The next day.
Well, isn't that just a slice of paradise? Some Costa de la Sol in sweet, sweet Las Vegas. Well, later in the event, we meet other startup companies that actually push this market segment even further. A company known as Neustreet is becoming the next Bloomberg terminal for collectibles investment. Sneakerheads, Marvel fans, Magic players, Pokemon fanatics, the new Flesh and Blood and MetaZoo fanboys can all gather in one ecosystem, one ecospace, one economy to judge prices. Not only was Neustreet very prominent, another startup company that headlined is called AGS. Now this automated grading system services actually graded cards at the live event, featuring a Blastoise PSA 10 mock-up. Now in this automated system of theirs, I had the honor of tinkering and seeing their software and their architecture to make sure that the grading was flawless. Using 14,000 points of data analysis, they're able to pick up such minute surface defects that it blows away the competition. But will it stand the test of time? Will the market adopt and accept this grading method? Well, coincidentally enough, Rudy from Alpha Investments just released a video discussing all the startups on Kickstarter related to grading. Now, if the market chooses, if the market can appreciate the merit, the actual prestige of some of these grading companies and the methods that they use to grade these cards, there's no doubt in my mind that these grading services will rival the bigger competition. The phrase "too big to fail" has no merit and has no roots in the collectibles universe. A company such as MetaZoo can rival a company such as Magic. Just because it's too big to fail doesn't mean it can hold its market share forever. And so, they have to be very clever, very wise, very inventive and creative to make sure they innovate to recapture that market. And that's why market acceptance is the root, the essence of collectibles investment. So let's see what happens throughout the show.
That wasn't me. I'm sorry. Let's go. Let's get loud, people.
Hey there, Dave here, along with Chris and Jordan. We are Dumb Money. This is Dumb Money Live, and we've never done a stream at all like this, and we've never done anything like this. Today, we're opening over $1 million of Pokemon boxes and giving it all away to charity. It's benefiting great causes: autism, brain health, pediatric causes, and this entire stream is going to be filled with celebrities and special guests and YouTubers and Pokemoners, and this is just, I'm just beside myself with how exciting this is.
Dave, people keep asking me, what the hell are you doing with Pokemon? You guys are investment YouTubers. Why are you doing all this Pokemon stuff? Well, let me just tell you something. What if you had an investment that appealed to every age group, that was cross-generational, and never dies and never goes out of style? That is Pokemon. If you don't see the inherent value in the Pokemon movement, especially this last year, I don't even know what to say. This is an investment. It's an investment for us. It's bringing millions of people into the investor class, and I'm so happy that we're able to do something amazing today. Hundreds of thousands of dollars being donated to amazing charities for kids and autism and brain health. This is a special day.
If you're watching the live stream right now, there is a donate button. Use that donate button, do your part, give, and it really, while you're hitting buttons, I wouldn't be doing my job as a YouTuber if I didn't tell you to smash the like button, so please, smash the like button.
Yes, please. Jordan, what do you think about this Pokemon stuff? Are you happy we're doing this, or are you pissed off?
Why would I be pissed off? Does that even make any sense? Of course I love it. You know what I really love, Chris, is that you've taken a concept, you wanted to make an investment, and then return that investment to all of these charities. And so I couldn't think of a better way for us to all get together and celebrate our ability to come out and help other people.
Also, I heard the record on this 99 first edition box we'll be breaking today is 3 Charizards. Let's break that record today. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
The odds of that.
I'm feeling it. I don't care. Let's do it.
All right. Well, let's talk about what we have coming up. This is going to be quite the live stream, and for everybody here in person, this is going to be quite a day. We have some of the biggest names in Pokemon YouTube. Leonhard is here. We have Steve Aoki is here. One of the biggest names in entertainment and NFTs and everything these days. Who else? We have like basically all of finance YouTube is here. The entire Millennial Money crew is here. We have Graham, Andrei, Kevin, Jeremy. They're all somewhere.
The OGs of finance YouTube.
They're going to be on the stage.
Breaking packs. We will have Millennial Money up here breaking packs today. It's going to be so fun. By the way, I'm going to plug my 2 favorite new startups in the entire world. I have to do it, Dave. I'm sorry. Collecticon is formally coming out today. Collecticon is here today. It is the world's biggest trade show and convention for collectibles. Every single kind of collectible. Don't tell me you can't mix sneakers with Pokemon, with sports cards, with old video games. We're doing it. We're actually having our biggest show ever next week in Houston. 15,000 plus attendees, and also Neustreet. We're all invested in Neustreet. Neustreet will be the Bloomberg of the collectibles industry. We've been working on it for a year. They are formally announcing the companies coming out today right here at this event, and they will come up and speak in a minute. It's super exciting. They're actually going to give away a base pack to someone here today to break on stage. So thanks, Neustreet.
What else? What else do we have coming up?
I can't remember.
There's so much.
Hey, do you have any investments we should talk about?
No, that's next week.
Longer than a few minutes later.
Manager of a company called Neustreet, and you guys are holding a bunch of these, hopefully. And a PSA, hold on to these, not that PSA, a public service announcement. You want to hold on to this because the serial number on the back is tied to a 1999 pack of base cards that you're going to open in a few minutes here. So, anyway, I'm Eric. I'm the general manager of Neustreet, and we are a media and data platform around collectibles. And my background is in financial technology and building a lot of the systems that you guys are familiar with at Bloomberg and Benzinga and otherwise. And we're essentially bringing the same types of tools that you expect from Bloomberg or Benzinga or any other financial company to collectibles.
Hey guys, I'm Tony, part of Neustreet as well, and I'd say one way to think about Neustreet is like this. Imagine Complex or Hypebeast started by data scientists with the creative inspiration of Virgil Abloh's Off-White. Things I think everybody in this audience has in common. Because I think everybody in this audience really, if you think about it, we're all Pokemon trainers. We're also all collectors, and I think Pokemon trainers and collectors have three things in common. One, they care about things because of love. Some Pokemon trainers pick their Pokemon not because it's the best Pokemon, but it's because a love that they have for that Pokemon. Collectors do the same thing. I've spoken to some collectors here who have a irrational desire and love for certain things that aren't necessarily financially valuable, but they care about that. Second thing, trainers and collectors care a lot about future potential. Trainers are training their Pokemon to get them to evolve as big as possible, to level up, and collectors are also looking at things like Pokemon cards for financial return. Sometimes that's the reason they buy things. And the third most important thing that Pokemon trainers and collectors have in common is this. They do what they do because of the community it brings around them and the friends they make along the way. I would say that's the truest truth out of all of those things. And at Neustreet, we are a media brand that we want to showcase and storytell the love people have for different things like Pokemon cards, also sneakers, NFTs. We want to showcase the future potential of these as investment assets as well.
And just to piggyback on that really quick is I hear a lot of people saying like don't over financialize these things, and I get it, I totally get it. We're passionate about these things. I'm a collector since the age of 5, way before I ever got into finance. So I understand that these things need to be treated slightly different than stocks and bonds or such, but the fact of the matter is you guys have limited budgets. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely do. And even if I'm never going to sell these things, you still need to know what they're worth, right? If you don't, you have a finite budget, you can't buy as many things. So simple equation, you gotta treat these things with kid gloves, and you gotta be very careful around them and passionate about them. You gotta respect them, but ultimately you have to know what they're worth.
Totally. And the community that we're building at Neustreet are the friends you've made along the way. Now, everybody here, I hope, has received a Neustreet research report. Now, I'm sure you're asking, why is it about Pokemon card collectors in the UK? That's because it's a teaser for a bigger report we're doing next year about the US Pokemon market. And by attending this event, you're volunteering to help us out with that, participate, give feedback on what that thing is. Now, another very, very important part of the Neustreet research report is that at the back of the package, you will see a card. That card is a Neustreet NFT that you have now received. That NFT will give you access to special drops, giveaways, events, and more surprises that'll be coming out for the rest of the year. So now we're all part of the same Neustreet family.
I'm about to invite Golden. Golden, if you're here, please come on stage. We are going to go over the process for picking the 35 slots in the order, because obviously some slots are better than others based on whether or not you get those heavy packs. So they will explain the process they've gone through to make sure it's fair for everyone involved. I will say one thing, dumbmoney.tv, that's who we are. We're the hosts of the event, and our entire world is about bringing the entire universe into the investor class. Every last human on earth we want to bring into the investor class, because that is the only way that we will ever solve the wealth gap. And if you're sitting here today and you're not an investor, if you don't own assets, if you're not invested in the market, if you think you don't have what it takes, we're just 3 regular guys who had regular jobs, and we turned tens of thousands of dollars into what will soon be $100 million. We're over 50 million in just the last 15 years. Woo! By simply investing in products and brands that we thought were interesting, that were trending. We see things a little bit quicker than others because we're more closely tied to culture and what's happening in the real world, like all of you guys here. So I would advise you to all get on dumbmoney.tv, follow us, watch our channel, watch all the other channels that are here. That said, where's Golden? Golden, could you guys come on up? Thank you, every one of you guys, for being here. We have generated hundreds of thousands of dollars for these charities today, and we're super pumped. Thank you, Steve Aoki Foundation and Gary.
And this is Andrei Jikh. Andrei Jikh, one of our great business
influencers, magicians, and Pokemon enthusiasts.
1, 2, 3, or how many? 1, 2, 3. Kadabra, Starmie, Poliwag, Vulpix, Sandshrew, Pidgey. Oh, we got Pidgey fans. Energy, and this is the big one. Oh no, we got the Pokemon breeder.
Everybody, Graham Stephan.
Hey guys.
Woo! Yeah! And our girl Macy. Savannah Smiles on Instagram.
Alright, I gotta be really careful with this. And there we go, we got Onyx. I'm not gonna do the card trick. Look at that, we got a Charmander. Caterpie. Machop. Drowsy. Energy. Oh! Yeah, that's mine. No, okay. That's awesome.
Got the base set unlimited Charizard.
Who got that? Wow. Garrison. Wow. Eradicated. And we got an Ivysaur.
Opening up for SM Pratt. He can't be here today, so I gotta do the only thing I know how. Hey everyone, this is SM Pratt. And if you don't know SM Pratt, if you don't know Pokemon, check out SM Pratt on YouTube. If you think you know Pokemon, check out SM Pratt on YouTube. If you want to learn how to catch him the very best, go on his Patreon, SM Pratt. I'm happy to Alright. Sounds good. Alright.
You're good.
Special
You're good.
shout out
You're
to
good.
E4 Discord and Scott. I know you guys are watching. Hopefully I can make you proud.
I'll trade you those for
Michael, you got one more, right? Got one more. Got one more.
I'm sorry, Mom. Rich and I had 2 beers. It was a mess. We love you, Mom.
Double the beer. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm done.
This is for James Higgins and Henry Higgins.
Henry Higgins. It's going to be a great kid.
That we needed.
Henry Higgins, we're going to pay for your college. Right here. Right now. You're going to go to Oregon State. Henry Higgins. Go Bees.
I like Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon.
Henry Higgins, you're going to be just like your mom.
Oh, I love Charmeleon. That's a great poll. That's a great poll. That's a great poll.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You're going to college, baby. You're going to
Henry
college.
Higgins going to go to college with this next poll. Here we go.
Charizard. Charizard, Gary.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hey, everybody, Henry's going to college.
Henry's going to college with this poll. Oh, not with that one, but the next one.
You like water and fighting energy. That's good luck.
You got it.
Oh, Squirtle! That's my favorite Pokemon! That's my favorite Pokemon! Let's go! Let's go! That's my favorite Pokemon! I'm wearing a Squirtle shirt. Hell yeah.
He's matching his card.
Oh my god.
Was not planned at all.
Is the next one going to be the big one?
The next one might be an energy, or it might be in the camera. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get in there.
Let's go. Let's go, Gary.
Love that, Gary. Let's go, Gary.
That is phenomenal.
I gotta get him right here. With open hearts, that this means the world to us. And this isn't going to be the last time. We're all going to get together again next year. We're going to figure out, something amazing to do.
Now, what an event. The great FinTubers out there promoting and establishing an ecosystem, pushing the collectibles economy to such unparalleled levels, just really, really makes it worthwhile for anyone out there to venture into this space for investments. Not only that, I have a little secret to tell all of you. Chris has 5% of his $1 million portfolio out there in the collectibles space. Not only that, Gary the Pokemon King has over $20 million worth of collectibles. Now, that's some food for thought. And knowing that that's just less than 1% out there of the market share in this ecosystem is truly, truly a phenomenal mention. Now, with such a great event over with, what's out there, what's left in this world for the collectibles market to skyrocket, hightail into new levels? Well, about half a month ago, the CollectorCon convention debuted using Chris, Dave, and Jordan's money in an investment to propel this convention for many, many years to come. So therefore, everyone, no matter who and what your passions are for, can come together, discuss finance, and invest in this category that has buried nostalgic roots and means a heck of a lot more than just serial numbers and stock ticker symbols. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next Jaymorz Collectibles.